Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on RaceRoom doing an overtaking challenge. Today I'm going to be driving one of the 90's DTM cars around the Zandvoort circuit. The car that I'm going to be driving is the Opel Omega, or I believe the Vauxhall Carlton as it was called in England. I think it's one of the slower of the cars that I could choose from because the brakes are absolutely terrible. I drove the BMW M3 and this Opel. The BMW doesn't have the straight line speed, but the brakes are so unbelievably much better than this thing. So it should be an interesting challenge for me to try and make my way up through the field. And one thing I do like about RaceRoom is that when you go to start a race, it has like this grid thing that comes up that shows your car and of course what position you are on the grid. I think it's a really neat system that that they've got going here. So at the front, it's mainly Mercedes. I think the Mercedes seem to be the dominant car in this. Audis qualified or have been put fairly well up on the grid around here. Then we start having Mercedes and BMWs and more BMWs, and there's another Mercedes, and Audi and BMWs, a very brightly coloured BMW. Then we find the first of the Mustangs in 90. I never knew Ford had the Mustang in DTM. I remember the BMWs and the Mercedes and the Audis. Never remember the Mustang particularly. Some more BMWs didn't have very good qualifying by the looks of it. And then there's me at the back alongside another one of the Mustangs with my Opel. I'm going to be coming from the back of the field. It's a 15-minute race. I'm going to see how high up through the order I can get my car. I'm not sure. I mean, as I said, brakes are fairly terrible on this car, but it is still I can still do half-decent lap times around here. It's going to be an interesting one to see where I come. Now, I do have a little bit of a technique, shall we say, for getting around turn one here quickly. While all the AIs go and fight on the inside of the corner, I'm just going to run the banking. Just run the banking all the way around. Oh, I'm going to get boxed in by a slow BMW. You can sometimes make it up to like 18th or sometimes even higher around the outside there. You just use the banking to carry all the speed while the cars squabble for the inside of the corner, and you get away with it. I'm going to sneak up the inside of something. I think it was a BMW. I think I've got the position. Now the AI on this game, I haven't got the position. He's going back at me. No, god damn it. Oh, then they've got the brakes on me into here. I am not even going to contemplate trying to outbrake a BMW. It's not going to work, or Mercedes. Both of them are so good on the brakes, and I do struggle a little bit. There's a couple of corners that I struggle at getting my car slowed down compared to them. Well, you left the door wide open. I will have a sniff there, but you'll be on the inside through the next bit. In fact, he's going to have a go at the tic-tac car ahead. The AI on this game are fantastic. I had an awful lot of fun racing against them because they will give you room, but it doesn't feel like they jump out of your way in the same way that the Assetto Corsa AI tend to do. You can have lots of close racing. They do make the odd little mistake. I've seen cars getting unsettled and sliding through that final corner or getting sideways at different places. They are a really very impressive AI, better than I expected from this game. We're going to go the same line again for the overtake. I like this. Again, it's that bloody get out the way, Franz Engstler. I think that's something how it's pronounced. All the Germans will be very angry at my pronunciation. I believe that these are all the correct drivers. I'm not sure. I don't remember the driver. There's Bernd Schneider. I seem to recognise that name as an actual racing driver. I think there's Rosberg. Keke Rosberg is somewhere on the field. So I believe that these are all the correct drivers from the cars. We're going for an audacious overtake around the outside. Have we got past the Tic Tac car yet? No, piss off. Please go away. I have had all sorts of problems stuck behind you. This is actually a pretty good overtaking opportunity in this corner. If you stay out wide through the first part, you can get the inside for the next bit, and I am past that green bloody BMW. Thank God. There's a Mustang ahead of me. Actually, that's doing pretty well, for the Mustangs tend to be at the back. They tend not to fare so well, and I've got all sorts of wrong through that corner there. Oh, now we've lost all of the speed. But the Mustang's got a big slide coming on to the start-finish straight. I think the Mustangs are definitely the quickest car in a straight line. I haven't driven all of them yet, but certainly the Mustang does seem to be quite quick at a straight line. I think the Mustang also struggles on the brakes like my huge bloody Opel does. Right, Get a good run out of the turn. Look at that drive. We have got all of the acceleration, but I'm not really going to fit my car up there. Ooh, I forgot how long this thing is at the front. Sorry, Ford. Give you a little bit of a bump. We're going up the inside here. I am having that position from you one way or another. That will move us up into 16th. If we can hold it, indeed we have. We have got the Mustang on the exit of the turn. Little bump. It's touring cars. You can get away with a little bump here and there. This is the turn. I really struggle to get my car slowed down for there. Little bit of lock-ups. Little bit of screeching tyres from the front. I'm doing the best I can. It's just, the brakes in this are just not very good. I'm too far back to try anything on the Audi. God damn it, we're wasting time. We're down to 11 and a bit minutes. I was trying to get underneath them. Don't quite have the grip. This turn's actually quite important that you get it right. I have been fairly decent through there this time around. The Opel is a little bit on the oversteery side, nothing too bad. These cars are, I have to say, quite easy to drive. There's a lot of grip in them. Yes, the back end will slide around a little bit in some of them. Hey, fastest lap of the race so far. High 17s are about as good as I can get with the Opel. Much faster is a real struggle. I mean, admittedly, I could probably get mid 17s, but yeah. This is not the best of cars. We're going to be brave. Can I do it? Not quite. That is probably the my bravest corner if I get it right. Just chuck the car in and pray that it all sticks on the road. Got an Audi. He's kind of sniffing around a little bit behind. I think we're going to be okay from the Audi. This is where we've got to be. Remember to get on the brakes nice and early. The amount of times in practice I smacked the cars in front because I was trying to brake sort of with them, and you can't with the Opel. You're not going to get it stopped. Now, if we go for the outside on the way in here, can we keep our car there? Just about. He's going to give me space on the inside. We've got the BMW. We're up into 14th place. I think catching the leaders may be quite difficult unless they have a big scrap over first place, as they are starting to just pull away a little bit. It looks like somebody was off the road, judging by the arrows. Oh, BMW ahead had a wobble. I had to have a lift because I didn't trust. If I get the turn in perfectly, we're flat out through that corner. I didn't really get the turn in perfectly. Man, wasn't such a good lap, that one. Right, we're going for my favourite overtake around the outside, and no, we can't quite do it. Haven't quite. I think I was a little bit too far back. If I'm closer, you can fire around the outside, get a good run. Out here, there's a car where I want to be. I can't carry all my speed into there. We're going to have a go up the inside of the next corner. I think we're going to get the BMW. Are we? No, just about. I may have ran him a little bit out of room, but I'll take it. I got the position. It's fine. I've outbraked myself massively. We're not stopping. We're going to go across the grass. I just about avoided the Audi. No harm done really to anybody, apart from the Audi the Audi driver may need a change of pants. Yeah, that's what happens at that corner. We're still on the outside of the Beamer. I think we will keep the 13th place. There we go. Yeah, you're going to tuck back in behind. Right. Can we go for a top 10? I'm hoping we can get a top 10, maybe even a top 5, if we continue our progress through the order. Fingers crossed that I don't now bin it. We've had one moment at the Audi had a big twitch. I've had to have a bit of a lift as well because I'm running out towards the grass. We've had one moment at the hairpin. I'm not sure where that BMW is going. There's not really a huge amount of space on the outside there. I know you're good on the brakes and everything, but I'm not sure you're going to be brave enough to go that outside line. No, you're not. Right, we've fended off the BMW for now. The AI just gets such good racing on here. Very, very impressed with these. Perhaps some of the best AI that I've actually ever raced against. It's, don't know if I can, they sort of respect where you are on the track. They won't squeeze you out of road. I mean, I've been 3 wide through corners without anybody bumping into anybody on this track, and this is not exactly a wide track. And there's been a bit of a shunt up ahead. Everybody was a bit slow into that hairpin, and that gives me troubles. And we've done exactly the same thing twice in a row. Tried to avoid the back of the Audi ahead. Yeah, you can be 3 wide through parts of the track, and everybody will give each other space, provided you're sensible with the AIs and you don't barge them off the road. Everybody will give each other space. It's really, really very impressive. The only real downside of this game is the pricing scheme, if you like. The way that it works is the game itself is free, and it comes with a couple of tracks and a couple of cars, and then you have to buy car packs and track packs, or individual cars and individual tracks and so on, which means if you want everything, it gets expensive very, very quickly. It was on sale on the Humble Bundle they were doing. I think it was DTM 2013 cars and tracks for like £5, and then these lot were like £3 or £4. I can't remember exactly, but it was. I got a decent value for money for all of this stuff. And the racing is fantastic, it's just quite bloody expensive, this game. It's an Audi playing Morse code on my bumper. We're fine. That was a little bit of, I was explaining the pricing. We went round the outside of an Audi. We got the position though, up into 12th place. We've only got 6 minutes to go though. The field stays lovely and close together as well. Occasionally, you get a breakaway at the front. Normally, if sort of, let's say, 3rd and 4th are really scrapping hard for a position, the lead 2 will get away. But on the most part, everybody stays pretty close together. That was a the green Mercedes there was having a look. He was trying to go round somebody, couldn't quite do it. Got a big slide. We've got a really good run. Can't do anything down here. Mercedes is too good on the brakes and too good through the turns. I'm not going to get him there. It's going to have to be turn 1, I think. In my best opportunity, I can't see the corner. There's just Mercedes. Don't have a brake. I'm trying to go flat. Can't go flat. We're not going to. We're not going to do that. I could just see the understeer coming, and I couldn't stop it from understeering out wide. It wasn't a particularly good lap. I'm stuck in traffic. I can't set good lap times. Although everybody up here is stuck in traffic, so we're all doing similar lap times. And to be honest, if I don't start getting past these cars, the Audi and BMW behind may start catching up. As of course we all swappable positions. Can we do that? No, I can't. I want to go around the outside. I'm just never quite at the right point. I'm either too close or too far back. Oh, he looked like he was going to leave room. Then he thought he saw an opportunity to get past the car ahead and moved across, and no, nothing happened for anybody there. And now I'm still waiting, and I can't. The lack of brakes on this car make it really difficult to overtake. I've got to be very, very brave somewhere. Around the outside here, can we get a good enough run off the turn? That's what we're hoping for. Indeed I can. We're up alongside now. If we can keep it around the outside under braking into here, I've gone too deep, I think. We're not gonna. We are still on the inside. It's too wide. That wasn't ideal. It's still too wide. Where has he gone? It's gonna be close. Please don't have a look up the inside here. I think he is. I'm gonna try my best to give you space. Yeah, he's gonna get me. Arse. God damn it, we're still stuck in 12th. I know I can go faster. I need to stop making silly mistakes. We didn't go out wide there, at least. Now the Audis come to join in the party. Go away. Please go away. I'm going to have to go defensive into turn 1. If you want to get past me, you're going to have to go the long way round, and they don't like doing that particularly. Yeah, the Audi didn't fancy it. The cars up ahead are having a fantastic scrap as well. And everybody is slowing each other down enough for me to catch right back onto the tail of this Mercedes. Am I quick enough? Too far back this time. Okay, get a good run out of here, which we have. I can't do anything. I've not got the brakes into this next corner. Still 12 is not bad. I have been sat in 12th now for the last few laps, just not making progress. They're all tangling up ahead, and I was hoping the Mercedes were going to slow each other down off the turn. They didn't slow each other down enough. They did a little bit, perhaps. Can we go around the outside? No, he's covering. He's covering that. There was a gap, but it wasn't an opal-sized gap. I've tried to make it an opal-sized gap. Didn't work. Didn't quite find the space. Yeah, my lack of brakes really make this quite a challenge for the for my car. We're okay though. We're still trying to get. Okay, top 10 looks like about the best I'm going to be able to get here. Come on, stop understeering. It's close. We've got a really good run onto this straight this time round. Still not quite. Oh yeah, we are catching the Mercedes, but we will have to brake a fair bit sooner than them. I'm going for around the outside now. Get the run. Nah, can't quite. Almost. I'm still there. We're going to be brave. We're going to keep it outside through here, and then we'll be on the inside for the next hairpin. I'm on the grass. I think I might have got it to the inside though. Where is the? I daren't look to see where the Mercedes is. I've got him. We're up into 11th. That was a bloody hard fought-for position. Now, don't do anything silly and throw it all away on the next corner, like I'm about to. Oh dear, we rolled a car. I threw it away. I didn't roll myself. I may have taken someone else out, though. Oops, we're back in 12th. I am very, very sorry to be just as I said don't do anything stupid, I just realised I'd slightly missed where I wanted to stop, then I locked up, and then we clattered a BMW that did 2 rolls and is carrying on. Fantastic. This race is not going quite to plan anymore. Oh no, bad car, we're off on the dirt. I think there's a car up the inside as well, indeed there is. Oh no, I think I may have broken something. I'm not sure. That really did not want to turn into that corner. We're all the way back into 14th. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong this lap. Oh dear, slow, please slow down. Okay, how are we feeling through turn 1? Get that run out of the corner. We're up the inside. Okay, maybe I was just slightly wonky out of position into those final couple of corners. That's why it felt a bit off. I think we're already going to get. Don't know if we'll have time to finish this lap. We may just have time to finish this lap. Could I get back up into 12th? I don't know. Damn it. Can't believe that. Just as I said, don't do anything stupid in this corner. Got to stop thinking like driving the BMW and remember to drive like the Opel that I am driving. Luckily the Audi is actually slowing down this car again, which may give me a little opportunity. I think I'm too far back. I might try it though. I might try it, yes, especially when he's going a bit attacking the car ahead. There is a gap there. I'm going to make one. He's quite cleverly got out of that, so I don't put him round in a circle. Okay, that's a bit of an aggressive pass. I've got the move done. Not as aggressive as I did on his, was it his teammate? I don't know, on whichever one it was that I rolled over. God damn it. I'm annoyed with myself. I'm annoyed with myself and proud of myself all at the same time. I rolled a car, but I did lose a bunch of positions in doing that roll. Well, in rolling him over. I think I was an 18.3. Not too bad or a lap time, all things considered. Now, there is a huge scrap going on ahead. Yeah, this will be the final lap of the race. I assume it'll let me go to the end of the end of the lap. I don't quite know how it works. Oh, lock up. Come on. Going up the inside. I'm having a go, even with the crappy brakes. We might get that 11th place still. Whoa, big oversteer moment. Sorry, Audi. I gave him a small bump on the exit of that turn. Yes, it is indeed the final lap. Oh, I gave him a bump after sliding the car a bit. Now, make sure we get you slowed down. For here, we have done. Fantastic. I don't think the Audi's that good on the brakes either. I'm guessing the Audi and the Opel are quite heavy, whereas the Mercedes and BMW are a bit lighter, a bit better handling cars, and so on. It looks like 11th is going to be the best I'm going to get. I would catch up to this bunch of cars that are all squabbling over positions, but I'm going to run out of time. I'm not sure. I think I may have busted something slightly in the car. Maybe the tyres are now slightly going away. It does not feel as good into these final couple of corners. I will say that much. But the Audi wasn't doing much better through them final couple of turns, so I'm going to take an 11th place with my Opel in an incredibly fun race. Yeah, as much as I'm not a huge fan of, let's say, the business model, the way that you pay for this game, as it does get quite expensive very, very quickly, the AI make for some fantastic racing. Really very, very good racing. As I showed in that one, aside from the small rollover. But apart from that, yeah, the racing was fantastic. Now my Opel's slipping down through the field. Yeah, I recommend certainly you give this game a go. It's free to play for a few vehicles, and it's certainly if you get some car packs and track packs when they're on special offer, you can get some decent. Still the Opel slips backwards. You can get some decent value for money that way. Anyway, that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.